In our busy lives, our minds often feel like they are running a marathon without a finish line. We find ourselves worrying about what we need to do tomorrow, replaying conversations from yesterday, lost in a fog of endless thoughts. We are rarely ever truly here. Mindfulness is the gentle, loving practice of returning home to the present moment, just as it is. It isn't about emptying your mind or stopping your thoughts. That would be honestly an impossible task. Instead, it's the simple, yet profound act of noticing what is happening right now, inside of you and around you, with kindness and curiosity, without judgment. Imagine you are sitting by a gently flowing river, watching leaves float by on the surface. Those leaves are your thoughts and feelings. Mindfulness is not about jumping into the river to stop the leaves. When feelings of stress or anxiety begin to rise, it can often feel like being caught in a powerful storm. The winds of worry howl. The rains of fear pour down. We can feel lost and overwhelmed, tossed about by the intensity of our emotions. In these moments, our minds tend to race. They create stories and scenarios that only add more fuel to the fire. We might find our heart pounding, our breathing becoming shallow, our muscles tensing up, as our body's natural alarm system kicks into high gear. Mindfulness offers us an anchor in the midst of this internal storm. It doesn't magically make the storm disappear, but it gives us a place of stability from which we can witness it without being swept away. This anchor is our present moment awareness, most often connected to the physical sensations of our own body. By gently turning our attention to something tangible and real, like the feeling of our feet on the floor or the rhythm of our own breath, we create a small island of calm. You don't need a special cushion, a quiet room, or an hour of free time to find a moment of peace. You carry a powerful tool for calm with you everywhere you go, your own breath. This simple, 60-second breathing exercise is a gentle way to anchor yourself in the present moment. First, find a comfortable position, sitting, standing. Gently close your eyes, or if you prefer, lower your gaze softly toward the ground. Let your shoulders relax and drop away from your ears. Now bring your awareness gently to your breath. Without trying to change it in any way, simply notice the natural rhythm of your breathing. Feel the sensation of the air as it enters your nostrils, cool and fresh. Follow it as it fills your lungs, perhaps noticing the gentle expansion of your chest, your belly. Then, notice the feeling of the breath as it leaves your body, a little warmer now. Just rest your attention here, on these simple, physical sensations. The way we begin our day can set the tone for all the hours that follow. Often we wake up and immediately reach for our phones, flooding our minds with news, emails, and the demands of the world before we've even had a chance to connect with ourselves. A mindful morning offers a different path. One of the simplest ways to do this is with a short morning meditation. Before you do anything else, find a comfortable seat, perhaps on the edge of your bed, and dedicate just 3 to 5 minutes to being present with yourself. You can simply use the breathing exercise we explored earlier, allowing your breath to be your gentle anchor. As you sit, you can set a soft intention for your day. Today, I will meet my experiences with kindness. Another beautiful way to bring mindfulness into your morning is through your daily rituals, like sipping your first cup of coffee or tea. Notice the warmth of the mug in your hands. See the steam rising from the surface. Inhale the rich, comforting aroma before you take your first sip. When you do drink, notice the taste and the feeling of the warm liquid as it spreads through your body. Mindfulness is not a practice confined to a meditation cushion or a specific time of day. It is a way of living that we can infuse into any activity, no matter how mundane or routine. The true power of this practice unfolds when we learn to bring this gentle, non-judgmental awareness into the fabric of our daily lives. One of the most accessible ways to practice this is through mindful eating, a simple act we perform multiple times every day, yet often do on autopilot while distracted by other things. When you sit down for your next meal, take a moment before you begin. Look at your food with curiosity and appreciation. Notice the colors, the shapes, and the textures on your plate. Another simple yet profound way to practice is by bringing mindfulness to the act of walking. Feel the contact of your feet with the ground with each step. Notice the subtle shift of weight in your body and the feeling of the air on your skin. You are learning to find stillness not by escaping your life, but by showing up for it more fully. This is how calm is unlocked, not in a distant future, but here, now, in the gentle, loving awareness of this one precious moment.